Hello and welcome back. How are all your nights and days been going, Yoni? Ballista over healing, welcome in. It is a pleasure to see you again. Doing good, you? I am doing quite fine. Had a precocious course of events. Who knows if the power will go out this stream? It's gonna be hilarious when it does. Extra clippable moments for some extra funny soul bits. Coming soon to a place near you. Regardless, we are here doing a thing now. I'm very excited for Silk Song. You realize that was like a 2-second footnote in that. It was like the most bare minimum amount of content for Silk Song to ever receive. Your $80 Silk Song. Your $80 Silk Song as an asset. It's an asset flip, the first one. $80. First gameplay in like 2 years. Yeah, $80 for that. Alright, so welcome in, Yoni. How has your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you again. Although I was happy to see Tobert Fox again. Tobert Foxton for the first time in forever. Let me see if I can find that image. Just save image. Sure, I'll download that. What could go wrong? $80 is wild, but yeah. Just Mario Kart? It's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna be. It said 80 is gonna be the standardized, I believe, is what it was. Okay, my lights are flickering. I'm gonna go fix that real quick. Of capitalism. It's just us. The Switch and its stuff is like $100 less in every other part of in every other part of the world. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Okay, where's my image? It's this one. That's not what I wanted. Browse. Where is my image? Download. So what are we gonna do with this thing? What do we do? What are we doing with this guy? Put him in the bottom corner. Yeah, we need him on the screen. There you go, buddy. Also, I may have just screwed over the stream for Friday. I may have just screwed it over because I had other plans, it turns out. I'll have to consult the console on Friday's stream. Because turns out when you book a movie at night, it kind of overlaps with your streams that also occur at night. But don't worry. Yeah, I booked it. I can't wait to see the post. I can't wait to see the scene where they have to get all the YouTuber cameos together, but they couldn't. They blew the budget on everything else, so it's like middling. It's like middling YouTube creator. It's like instead of like, I don't know who's a big Minecraft. Instead of like a Dan TDM or something, it's like Jeff Laser Ramsey, co-founder of Rooster Teeth. We need your help, Jeff Ramsey. Lion Maker Studios. And I don't know what's a third one. Who's a third controversial figure? You were the hero, Brian. Yeah, I can't wait for the end credits where it goes, "Hey neighbor, I am Steve. What's your name?" "Me? I'm Redigit." Movie. Or it's like a cinematic universe, maybe? Where like the post-credit scene is they climb up a mountain and by the mountain there's a hole. And then Jack Black jumps down the mountain and he lands, and then it's Tom Hardy going, "Howdy, I'm Flowey." And then the movie ends. And the post-credit scene ends. Which corroborates with the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 teaser that released today, like an hour ago maybe. We could watch that one live. How epic would that be? Jack Black Cinematic Universe, yeah, but he's just playing all the characters. He plays all the characters. He's gonna be playing Undyne. It's crazy news that they announced that today. That he's gonna be playing Undyne in the movie. And he's also playing He's also playing the puppet in, or not the. He's playing Michael Afton. I don't know. What is it? Is that the notable character from that one? Someone tell Beans Jack Black is gonna play Undyne. Well, when it's more than just you and I. Jack Black make the mimic. Is that silhouette actually of Winston Churchill? It's not actually a silhouette of Winston Churchill, it's a silhouette of Jack. Where did my music go? Did my music die? Come back to me, music. Jack Black as Winston Churchill. So, when they play the next Five Nights at Freddy's fan song at the end of the movie, eventually they'll get to the mimic one. Eventually. What am I waiting on? Stupid. I can't wait for the end of the movie where it goes, "Hey, we got word of something you might want to take a look at. There's another location. Spiraling off of your dad's company. A sister location." Somehow the Minecraft movie will connect with Will Ferrell's The Monster Hunter movie. Somehow. Anyway, welcome in, Zach Gray. What's going on today? Been going. It is a pleasure to see you. Yes, raining, hailing, winding, all of the like. But we survive. How was your night today been going? It's a pleasure. It was snowing. It was like a mixed, like a slush rain. Do you know how hard it is to drive in like a slush rain? Thank you for the input over healing. Welcome in. How was your night at Haven going? It's a pleasure to see you. Mamma Mia. Welcome in, Beans. Is that Mamma Mia because Mario Kart is $80? $90 for a physical edition? That isn't actually a physical edition, it's just a physical game key? Welcome in, you two. We were just talking about the Minecraft movie and other things. Like the Jack Black cinematic universe. He's gonna play Undyne he's gonna play Undyne in the Undertale movie, which is actually the post-credit scene for the Minecraft movie. Tom Hardy's gonna be so they fall down the hole, right? I've already seen the movie. They fall down the hole. They climb up the mountain. Goes, man, I love a good break or whatever. Have a Kit Kat. And Jack Black jumps down a hole. He yells like flibba-dubba-doo or whatever he says, and then he falls down a hole, and he lands, and it's Tom Hardy from Mad Max and Venom and that, and he goes, "Howdy, I'm Flowey," and then the movie ends. Yeah, and then Susie walks out and goes, "Man, this really is the story of Undertale." Jack Black is also Flowey. Jack Black is every character. He's every character now. He goes, "Flick-a-goo, flip-a-doo," because that's what he says. Don't forget to like and subscribe, by the way, if this is the peak content you're looking for. Jack Black is Miku. Like it's some Jack Black story I want to tell. I'm not pinning that one. I'm not pinning that. Did you see the Miku lookalike competition? That I guess happened recently. There was a Miku lookalike competition. Yeah, it was Puppet Miku, Balaclava, like, Counter-Strike Fit Miku, and then Bunny Fursuit Miku. Were the winners of the Miku lookalike competition. Jerma didn't win. But before you ask, Jerma didn't win. Eggman Miku. See, I thought Jerma would have had this time. I have not already drawn a furry man. I have not. Anyway. It's because I had to draw something Zenless. Zenless got updated today. You can now pull for trigger. I wasted 160 wishes. Which is guaranteed to get any character, because that is an absurd amount. That is double pity. That is double pity. Not single pity, double pity. So Miku. I am in your Wi-Fi. Who plays Soul in the Solace Capricornus Andromeda's movie? That would be pretty epic, though. I am Soul. Blinking Steel. And he's doing the same performance, too. He's not, like, changing it up. We're typecasting him. He's not changing it up. Blinking Steel. The Nether. Welcome to the overworld. As a child, I yearned for the mines. So glad I'm charging my phone. This is why we work on a laptop. Because I think the weather's messing with my system. But it seems no one is liking or subscribing. Or watching, or chatting, or... No, I just think this is broken. What do you think, small cutout of Tobert Fox in the corner of the screen? Which I'd like to point out. It is April 2nd today. That smarmy motherfucker went on God's given social media and typed, by the way, Deltarune tomorrow. He knew what he was doing. This is... Welcome in the tall artist. How's you and I today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. We're doing art. And it is a concerning amount of rain outside. And wind and such. So we might not make it the full stream. The whole ARG for April 2nd in the Hollow Knight fandom episode song. Yeah, and all you got, and the only payoff was 2 seconds of gameplay footage. It was new gameplay footage, I think. I think it was new gameplay footage. I don't know. I'm still standing by that it looks very much like it's just asset flipping regular Hollow Knight. Like it's New Vegasing. Which, just like New Vegas, it will be heralded as the second coming of Christ for all eternity. It's the third already for me. I won't disclose anything about the future. How dare you? Get back here. Great, I got present on tiny homes and their use of sustainability. It was cool to see some. It was cool to see some of the things they presented. Nice, tiny house, turtle house. But nice, indeed. Presenting is always kind of fun. Kind of silly and or goofy. Let me encourage using a character. You haven't seen hardcore mode. I don't know. I'm more interested in Donkey Kong Bananas, which you cannot tell me wasn't supposed to be a Wario Land game. But they realized the issue with making a Wario World game in 2025. Which is to say, no one cares about Wario World. I do, I own my I still own my copy of Wario. Does anyone want to buy which, unrelated, does anyone want to buy a copy of Wario World? On the GameCube. They could almost get you a copy of Mario Kart Forza Horizons Edition. Which, I'm sorry, the new Mario Kart looks like Forza Horizons. It looks like they're just taking the core principles of Forza Horizons. I'm still waiting for the GameCube to be released by Eggman. I think it's funny how they just brushed by the fact that one of the main new features of the Switch 2's like hardware is that the Joy-Cons are computer mice. I think they just blew past that without really like talking about it. The fact that out of nowhere the Civilization developers were like, "Oh yeah, and you could use the new mice feature." It's like, what mice feature? What are we talking about? They also brushed past Elden Ring on the Switch. They didn't brush past Bloodborne. The Bloodborne spiritual successor. I'm a 3D printer holder for the mouse feature, so it's holding a Joy-Con on its. Okay, but it would be so funny. You have to hold a Joy. Oh yeah, because you have a left and right click with the bumpers. Oh, that's right. Okay. I see your game, Nintendo Switch. So see your bet and raise it. I appreciate the expansion of the Mario Kart roster. You can see a couple glimpses in the trailer of characters who I forgot or didn't even know were characters. Like, I didn't know the snowman obstacle from like Sherbert Town or whatever in Mario Kart were characters. Or the dry bones fish. You could be dry fish now. If they do all that and don't bring back the guest characters from 8, who, if you know anything about me, you know that I exclusively play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as Isabelle. But if they bring in the fucking crab from like Coconut Quarrel in Mario Kart, from like New Super Mario Bros. I was gonna call you a furry, but I forgot that I'm not a furry. Fun fact, if the power goes out, the stream does not die. The stream keeps going for some reason. They don't end the stream if there's no servicing to the stream, so this may be like a 24-hour stream. So don't forget to like and subscribe for that. Please. Please, sir. Okay, back to random Pokemon generator. Beans, what is that bread for? You might hurt. That bread is so significant. You might hurt the feelings of small Toby Fox in the corner of the screen. The feeling of our odds-on favor, our people's champion. The people require Tobert Fox. Don't sleep, don't listen. Don't listen to the don't listen to the don't listen to the big cheese. Don't listen to the man, the institution. Don't sleep. I require parental. Teto. That kills people, Teto. It's always so exciting. I was getting new news. I would get healthy sleep schedule, so it's so sober. Nah, it didn't get news. It got 2 seconds of gameplay footage. I don't mean to be the person to downplay it, but really, you didn't really get anything. You got a taste. You got a drop of that syrup. And you'll keep coming back, because you keep smelling that syrup. And you're gonna keep patching up the holes. That does nothing. Ignore the storm sounds. They're they're ambience. I can't hear them. Okay, good. ASMR. Yeah, it could be. It could be ASMR. It could be ASMR blister. You would never know. Actually, you might know. But that's neither for here nor there to decide. You'll never figure me out. So reading your mind. No, that would sound like this. Ah. That's different. YouTube is also, in YouTube news, YouTube has added a feature where you can now see your subscribe. You can now just go to your channel page and see all of your public subscribers. Something you could not do before. However, who subscribed to you? That's the loaded question. It seems, I think someone at the very beginning, I guess, of my journey has, presumably you botted me. Or something. Like trying to get me banned. That's fun. The haters, yeah, I know. I have a whole bunch of subs from, like, the same guy. Like, well, and by a whole bunch, I mean, like, 4. I have, like, 4 from the same guy. But that's not what you... It's clearly the same guy. Like, it's different usernames, different IDs, obviously, but because that's how channels work, but it's all the same, like, guy. It really does feel like the haters, well, the real haters aren't liking and subscribing right now. So how's that? So how does that sound? You, yo. It takes a month, by the way. I'm not beans anymore. I'm Beto. Beto. I can't help but feel like it's partially your fault at the very least, Beans, that I'm getting recommended Tato memes now. Because I just got recommended before the stream. I just got recommended before the stream an entire recreation of the first episode of Llamas with Hats On, but exclusively Tato. It was really well animated, at the very least. Potato that kills people, potato. Stomach was making rumbles that only hands would satisfy. Potato. I do like how it's just two Tatos going back and forth. It's like it's two versions of Tato going back and forth. It's not like Tato and another Vocaloid. It's just two Tatos. Okay, so the storm is approaching. Utal oh, go fuck yourself. You know what I'm talking about. why are you jumping me? Because I am anger. I have more anger. I am very angry. I do not like that storm is approaching. So is a hater. I am a hater. Premier hater. Look, it's the two B's. The two B's. I'm a hater of the two B's. And that is obviously Beans and Bond alive. Fuck Bond live. One of these is more genuine than the other. Three B's. Beans, Blister, and Bond live. Also, in terms of, speaking of, I can see the subscriber lists easily now. I am now subbed to that leatherworking kobold. What the fuck is this channel? Who in the what, boys? Is this like a real thing? What is happening? Oh, this is gonna be so much fun to look through. Yeah, all this shit is always at the very, very bottom. See, you scroll on to the very bottom, you don't know what's gonna be down here. And it's only showing public subscribers to it. It does not show private subscribers. There's everyone who has their subscriptions public. So don't worry, I will not be able to see most people. So join the streams of Leatherworking Kobold. You get Blister Lore. Do I get Blister Lore if I join the streams of the Leatherworking Kobold? Are you the Leatherworking Kobold? You just chat a lot for the Leatherworking Kobold. Ah. I could draw it as a symbol of a peace treaty between VTubers. I could draw a Leatherworking Kobold. Like how I did cells at a time or something. So, something sells something. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what her full title was. I think he has like 2 pieces of fan art, and one of them is a tire. Well, what if a third-rate quotation marks artist were to step in to the field? Schmeed. Oh, Beans, you're Jack Black now, too? Hey, yo, can we get a summon new viewers in here, too? 1 like is really putting... Ah, shit, I clicked on Spearfair stream. It's putting me further down. We need to summon some new viewers. We need some more conversation. Instead of just the classic Soul, Blister, and sometimes Beans. We need to diversify our portfolios. Before, preferably, my entire ecosystem shuts down due to lack of power. I summon new viewers. Yeah, we're running out of things to yap about. Come on, no, that says not uranium. New viewers. Beans, you're almost as bad as Asbestos Snake. Ah, welcome in. When can I log off? Clearly not now. How was your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. I gotta not focus on the storms. Don't focus on the storms. Don't focus on the storms. Don't focus on the storms. I am not okay. Still put on Undertale. I know, right? That those things skyrocket. It is really the lesser but new coffin of Andy and Lele. Welcome in, Alice. How was your night today been going, man? Blister, it actually worked. It really worked. How is everyone doing? Oh boy. And I cannot please go down. I can't focus anymore. Please, Storm, no. View summoning has worked. Yes. How glorious. Now everyone can see me drawing furry wolf. And also a different furry wolf. I forgot I had this one available. I summon old viewers. Ooh. What a new charm. Like 2 furry wolves that we could draw. We have so many opportunities. And I bet you any money we can find a 3rd furry wolf that is undrawn. I'm sure I have an unsaved Lego sheet document in here somewhere. Shit. There we go. And wonderful. Back to Von Lycaon. Back to Lycaon. Which I feel like it should have been pronounced Lycan. I don't think Lycaon is adequate. Oh, Lycaon. It sounds ridiculous. Welcome in, Chris Shows. How's your night today been going? Guess what, Chris Shows? You're on the list of public subscribers. Congratulations. Anyway, why the fuck did I get a Switch Lite? Because it's not $500 with $80 games. You're on the what? YouTube has given me a list of all of my public subscribers. Congratulations. You made the list of the thing YouTube sent me. No one can outshow the shows. Well, I'll let you roll that one. We can workshop it later down the line. But anyway... Cough, cough. God damn it, these storms are stressing me the hell out. It's very hard to work on things. See, you have the new Deltarune trailer up. It's not, yeah, I don't have the trailer up. I just have this really zoomed out image of Tobert Fox on the screen. What happened in chapter 4 for like, what was happening in chapter 4 for like 5 to 8 minutes? I don't know, but I would like to see RULZ, if at all possible. I like him. He's little. He's got a green hat. He's sick as hell. And for real as fuck. And Tobert Fox, yes. If we could get this as the new main character, then I would be satisfied. There he is in that little costume that he always wears. Bye, Tobert. That's actually the main character. It is I. I can get it on my Switch 2, out now for $80. Do you think that's Tobert in the costume as some random employee? Look, I don't know who else it would be if not Tobert. So my desk is shaking from the thundering. I'm totally calm, not panicking at all. Anyway, what have you found? We have something to talk about. I remember a long time ago when I was yapping that I hate drawing digital art. Well, now I've gotten better at it, and worse at sketching. Yeah, that's kind of how it plays out, isn't it? You get... Wi-Fi went out, what happened? Well, my Wi-Fi's almost went out too, so... That's what happened. I started graying. Why is he called Toby's Fox? Why is he called Toby's Fox? It's not just me who gets it, who's saying it weird. It is not just me. But anyway, the was that sketching thing, and that's just like natural progression of what occurs when you just stop it. Because in reality, you just stopped doing sketching, so of course you're gonna get worse at it because you're in essence two completely different fields. Tobert Fox is bad for you because you have... Yeah, Tobert does feel bad. Look, we'll still play it on Saturday. I'm sacrificing Spiritfarer for it. Because we might be at the end. Which chat is Beans Eggman? The Eggman Miku from the Miku competition? Man, my heart is racing from this weather. Welcome in, Travis. How has your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Eggmaniac, quite possibly. Ain't this the one wolf guy from ZZZ? Yeah! I love him, I still use him. Though I finally now still have a proper team. I finally got a proper team too, though, in Zenless, so... Finally, I have a team that isn't mono ice. Jesus Christ. I may have to end the stream. Please like and subscribe. I think I might actually die. And you should post all art, please. Make me feel a little better. Is weather actually that bad? I mean, my entire desk is shaking. And it is very loud. I can't hear the music anymore. It's pretty... Oh. Welcome in, Cheese. How's your night today been going? No, get a hotspot. You know those things die, right? Those hotspots die. They're like fast, too. Anyway, welcome in, Cheese. Why are you drawing furry art take cover? I am on the highest level. Do you have a timer? Oh, do you know what that sound might be? That sound might be the, I have a, so, I made that comment about, like, not needing the little mannequin thing, because you could just use figures and such. I'm a sucker with a really dumb thing on my desk that is shaking every time the thunder hits, and that's what's picking, I had to check the audio stream to make sure that's what it was. Before I answer your question, it turns out my audio is just being eaten by the storm. So, there's that. You a furry? No, of course not. What would ever give you that idea? What would ever have given you that? I'm not gonna show nor hide that message. I was hoping you were gonna take action because I wasn't gonna touch it. But it seems we have collectively decided to not show that one. It seems the council has come to adjourn that we are not showing that one. The laws have been enforced on cheese. It is a sad day for cheese. Expect Lego citizens in the R channel at some point because I fear I'm cooking. What? What do you mean you're cooking? What do you mean Lego citizens and you're cooking? So the only thing I can take solace in, if everything does get knocked out, is that I'm using a laptop. So I can at least save everything before my whole ecosystem goes down. Ah, welcome in, Red Panda. Yeah, how's your night at been going? We're currently encountering power almost going out issues. Because it will. It's not a matter of if, it's only a matter of when. And can I make it through a full stream without having the world end? What the fuck? Can't play that one. That's not the song I thought it was. Where's the others? Where's the second Zenless playlist? Wait, hold on, though. Hold up, though. Hold up, though. What is this? Oh, it's the Hugo Vlad boss theme. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of getting into it, though. Hold on. I'll take a small break from drawing to listen to the Hugo Vlad boss theme. The Slur Vampire, yeah. Hold on, though. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh, it's got a twang in it? Oh my god, this goes so incredibly hard. I haven't heard it since the actual part of the game. What the hell? Who cares about the copyright strike? This shit's awesome. Yeah, I've only ever heard this song with the, with repeated over and over like 1,000 times. I'll bite your throat out. Just over and over. Ready for the $600 Nintendo Switch? So maybe they think it's fine. It's $450. It's what you'd expect it to be. It's just that the games are $90. We're just having a physical game key, basically just buying a box, is $50 fucking, is $90 fucking dollars. Thank you, Forza Gimped Forza Horizon 4. No, but you don't understand. The Joy-Cons are computer mice. You don't understand. Fuck. You're right. I forgot literally as I was starting the stream that was just announced that there are more fucking that there are more fucking terrorists. Which, I mean, that's what it does. That is what it do. It does hurt consumers, because that's what it's designed to do, kinda. So, do you know what? Shame on us. I'm not gonna read out your name, because I died laughing from your impeccable sense of humor. But how was your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. But also, I don't know how I'm feeling about this new Switch. Real lukewarm games we got going. Like, they're serviceable. I'm just not gonna go out of my way to pay for $80 of Donkey Kong. Thank you, Blister, for saying the things. Saying all the things we were thinking. He's about to strike a chord. Careful, chat. He's about to strike a chord. Is this an eraser? No, this is the brush. Yeah, then I close it and none of the lines are clean anyway. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. This is... Thank you. Arigato. This is Capricornus Andromeda, the defender again. I'm not, no, we cannot go peddling that. I was at school these days. My wrist burns. My wrist burns. And I don't want it. The only way to save my wrist would be if I had a brand sponsorship from Bond Live. Oh Lord, Bond Live, save me. Any strict dogs, open-minded ones? Well, they're all kind of asshole-y in it. I learned real quick I am not built for the fine art space. Because, like, they're like Bizarro in the fine arts. Why is every single person who's ever, like, touched fine arts proper, like, why are they so fucking weird? Anyway, let's have the go to the Discord link. Oh, does someone need the Discord link? Blister. Yeah, calm down or I'm banning you. Or at least deafening you for the stream. But you truly have a banana tattoo. It's not that, it's that everyone's a little screws loose in the art, in the fine arts community. There's a little screwball these days. The banana on the wall, sure, but like, please don't pull up in the randomly generated outfit and cry over the banana. Like, that's where you're starting to lose me with this whole fine arts thing. Like, I'm sorry, but you don't need to be... You don't... There was nothing requiring you as part of your art degree. There's nothing compelling you. There's nothing that should be compelling you to, or that is requiring of you to pull off the... attempt to pull off the classic age-old fit of Punisher Priest. I want to ask a question, but I feel like my mod title gets in the way of it. Do you need me? Do I need to pull out the ban hat? Is that? Do I have to fucking block this guy? Ugh. It's a whole thing. Alright, let me grab my phone. Because I can't log in through fucking other methods. But it was indeed pretty weird. I recall arguing. Family over the internet. You know, traditional, that's not that kind of argument. Yeah, I feel like I'm just out of the loop. You're in. So, in accordance to my. In accordance to my chat rules, be not rude, no spamming or trolling, and stay on some sort of subject. I feel like all of those are getting breached right now. So, by that logic, either calm yourself or take your leave. I hate to be the ban guy, but I've definitely been the ban guy. I'm not the dwell guy, though, so I won't dwell on this. Either take it or leave it. Bro's on thin ice. Bro is on thin ice. Bro was on thin ice. I am not playing that game anymore. So, go fuck yourself. Did I? What? Look, I feel like I am way too lenient. I feel like I'm very lenient. As someone who thrives off of fucking over people, I'm very lenient. Imagine getting stomped out by the goat. I couldn't agree more. It's gone, it's dealt with. Also, Blister, I don't know who you're fooling. I don't know who you're fooling. Fucking Soul Q. Who else? Who else? I don't know what the fuck, who the fuck you're fooling. They don't know. Yeah, but they can't remove your damn title. Title threatening my ass. You know, I'm always down for an internet beef. Though, I'd prefer to stay vegetarian. You have a lot of accounts. Has anyone ever told you that you have a lot of alternative accounts? I have 70 alternative accounts. Can we get a like and some scribbles for that? Man, we're so on top of things. We're like a real streamer. The last thing I would need to do to be a real streamer would be to either start a reaction channel or do some Zenless pulls, but I did all my Zenless pulls and don't have anything left. Congratulations. Yeah, maybe we can do like a Jax film thing and just make a robot that reacts to stuff so I don't have to do it. So we can put in as little work as possible. I love using old Soul's chat on this. Honestly, we may need it. This might be an hour stream. This might be an hour and a half stream. We may need it. It's getting louder. Getting louder outside. And my car's out there. The only benefit is that the tornado sirens have not gone off yet. They did the other day, but not today. Not today. You know, I don't know why people are so insistent on just being an ass. Like, go find something better to do. At the very least, go interact with someone much larger. Go fuck with Shiori. Yeah, Shiori's moderation team that's on a payroll, I'm sure would love to deal with this. They're on a payroll. Did you see Advent's new music video? I did. I saw some of it. I did not finish it. Or like I at least saw like a highlights reel or something. I don't know what the hell's going on. I saw fucking... Everyone looked like Kenshiro from Fists of the North Star. I have no idea what the hell was happening in Advent's new video. Hey, Blister, can you take that one down too? What's up, motherfucking 2%? Oh, well, my apologies, and have a wonderful rest of it is. Have a wonderful rest of your night or day. And, further ado, I bid thee adieu. Blister, could you deal with this? The shows has ended. Oh, how dreadful. April Fool's also, yeah, I kind of figured that's what it would be. Advent. Blister, don't fuck around, just hit the ban button and be done. This account was made like today, just hit the ban button. Thank you. I love being an indie streamer. I love having to deal with perks all day. I love having a fun hobby and having people want to take a piss on that hobby for no reason. I love that my hobby can be ruined entirely by some 10-year-old's fucking dumbass ambitions for 10 minutes. Why did you get banned? Oh, shit, I was wrong. I might have been wrong. My apologies. We have been currently raided by a slew of trolls and spammers, repeating some not very safe for work information. So, we are a little on edge for new accounts. That's pretty much the new current rule, is that we are barring off new accounts. Or at least I am, because I've already had the ban 3 or 4. Not including yourself. So my deepest apologies. 3 or 4 from the same guy, who was using the same format for names and other things. So, that is my fault. My bad. I will take full blame for that. It is not spring break already, is it? Oh, no, that was forever ago. They don't even call it spring break anymore. They call it, like, mid-winter break. Mid-winter break. Because it's the second one. This is why I was cautious. Yeah. This is what, look, I pull the trigger and ask questions later. It's part of my whole deal. It's my whole thing. Well then. All right. Thank you for clearing that up. Again, that was our bad, and I do hope you can enjoy our streams in the future despite our recent quarrels. Our bad over at Team Soul. Pull trigger absolutely necessary. Yeah, no. The absolutely necessary thing starts and ends at the first one. The absolutely necessary starts and ends at account number 1. So we'll get the ukulele. Yeah. let's get that guy who fucking was spamming my ukulele stream. What does Lycan look like? What does Von Lycan look like? We need to put an image of him on the screen so I remember. Thank you. Very cool, Google. I'm glad that I didn't have Google window still open for the stream because that was just 19 inches of lichen as the first result. That was the first result. Was the whole 19 inches of lichen. So let's just slide you somewhere. I think he looks like Updog. Brother, what? Look, there are some people who are making some very interesting Etsy statues, I think, is what it is. And all of these Zenless ones are just full butt booty naked. Like when Goku was imagining Vegeta while he was turning Super Saiyan 3. He was just imagining him butt booty naked. But I could print a wolf. Yeah, no, the only ones that exist are butt booty naked. Maybe you should hold off. Because there is also official Zenless statues coming out soon. By soon, I mean like the end of the year, but figure time that soon. Because I might definitely get the... Not the Lycan one. There's a $50 Ellen Joe one coming out. I might get that, might not. Because a whole bunch of figures come out at the end of the year. What do you mean, Blister? You don't want to print out butt booty naked Von Lycan? Is it not your favorite activity? Yeah, I recommend if you look up Zenless characters, look them up with safe search on, is all I will say to that. In retort to what just appeared on the screen, I would say, if you're going to look up Zenless characters, keep safe search on. Because the game physics do it no favors either. Let's be honest, the game does no favors to any of this. Actually, there is a way to just ban a certain type of username. Like to ban keywords a username. I'd have to find it. But, I mean, based on recent information, that might actually be helpful. Where is Studio? There it is. Customization, maybe? No, community. Was it community? Where the fuck was it? I thought it was community. Oh no, there was this community. Community moderation. Hidden uses. Blocked words. I'm back to Simply at Too Late. Well, welcome back. It is a pleasure to see you return. Which, speaking of rampant bans, more had to happen. How do I deprove users? Oh my god. You really gotta scroll down on my ban list to find anyone. Whoops. How do I just hide it? Oh, I can just hide. Let's just hide that word, maybe? Can't leave for 2 seconds. That's something bad happening. Bad stream. Bad stream. Bad one to join on, my friend. Let's see. There. I just banned a solid couple sentences. So maybe that will do something, maybe it won't. Now then, without further ado. And I thought the biggest worry today would be the power going out. I think we got most of it right. Your clip material that, yeah, that would be like solid like. I don't know which part of that would be the best to clip for publicity and free sympathy. And should we really be live talking about sympathy baiting? I will say it is much easier to much easier. No one's gonna see the stream anyway, so fun. Actually, we can just report this. I would say hate speech. Oh, you're gonna choose one at a time. On second thought, it probably would work better as a female streamer. I don't know if guys get sympathy. They do if they're assertive. They do if it's a word of advice to others. You can. I guess it's not really so much sympathy as much as it is yeah. You get a very much a yeah. You don't get a sympathy. And it has to be a very specific way of promotion. Like, no X the Everything app. X the Everything app would be a bunch of manosphere fucking... I'm getting too silly right now. I'm stopping it. Alright, so turns out when you do that, YouTube has informed me that if things get worse, contact local law enforcement. Thanks, YouTube. Oh, I see your game, YouTube. I'm back. Welcome back, Blister. YouTube has informed me to contact local law enforcement over this harassment campaign. So that's kind of funny. So, yeah. Which I mean, YouTube says they want to. YouTube wants to escalate this to pressing legal charges. I have the money for it. Big O thing. Making a whole thing out of it. Yeah, I did not think that that'd be part of YouTube's like administrative like policies to actually just call the police. That seems weird, but a little silly that part of the policy is call the police. I think still should run YouTube. Actually, what are all the accounts? I'm gonna flag all. I could actually flag all of them for, like, police watch or whatever the fuck I clicked on. Because, I mean, it's not hard to get an IP address. I still should run YouTube. I could do it. Watch me. Fucking watch me. I'm back. I didn't finish sweeping. Welcome back. Oh, do you know what you can do? That's why you solved this. I remember having to deal with this on someone else's channel before. I remember how to deal with this. Oh, shit. I don't know if you have to do it individually per stream. You can make it so only people who are subscribed can chat. And you can only subscribe if you get a channel registered. So, only people who have subscribed can chat. That's what I'm turning on. There will be turning on. Which I think would be very funny. I don't know how to turn that on, though. Sidebar. Look, how about instead of looking at this lichen, we can look at something... Do I have a full... Do I have something done we can look at? Maybe. I don't want to just leave the stream hanging, but let's look at... Let's do this. I think I just opened the wrong one. Nope, this is the right one. We can look at Sitting Soul for now. Lister and subbed. Well, I don't know what you want me to do about it. Oh, it has to be done through the live stream. Okay. I see. That was kind of my second guess, but... Edit. Category, paid promotion. I think so. I do say comment. Top moderation. That's not it. Go to live control room. Live control room. Hit. I realized to click live chat. Where is live chat at? Well, you added allow me to post links. I'd have to look that one up too. Listen, you're really making this real difficult for me. Go to live control room. Live stream, click edit. Edit. Okay, edit. Click live chat. That is. Minimum subscribe time. Done. My apologies to anyone who isn't subscribed, but I have now put a timer on it. So I think I just killed off can opener on accident, though. It's fine, you only have to be subscribed for an ellipsed amount of time. So if you are... my apologies, but this is just what we kind of have to do now, so... And you can only subscribe as a registered user. I knew it was somewhere in there. Yeah, but I am done dealing with it, so we're doing this now. I'm gonna leave for a bit because of my midterms. Alright, Alice, have a wonderful rest of your night, O'Day. It was a pleasure to see you. And without further ado, I bid thee adieu. Chat, I burnt the food. Don't burn the food. Anyway, back to this. Now we can actually stream. Which, Panda, I don't know if you're still here, but that's how you do it. Live chat control room. In case you ever have to deal with this, that's how you do it. Oh my god, stream. Thank you. I shall now. Now I shall. Until the storm kills me. 'Twas a loud one. Medieval Blister never subbed. Well, that's unfortunate. Should I sub bot soul? Oh boy. The age-old question, isn't it? Should you sub bot me? Yeah, good thing you could still use Soul Cube. I'm gonna be honest, I was not expecting to see Soul Cube in the chat after I purged it. I was not expecting to see Soul Cube remain. Be the he who remains. Three of the 5 alternative accounts remain. So which ones are left? Blister and Soul Cube are 2. What's the third? What is the mystery third one you had? And is it Soul Clips? I'm gonna take a guess. Is it Soul Clips? Unless Soul Clips and Soul Cube are the same account. I never know with you. Small Smoob. Small Smoob. So Clips is Lister, I think. It retired after posting all the Soul Clips. I can see why you retired it. Or you retire the brand. You're J-Ray Fan Club is the one that's left over. Is the remaining one. I understand the reference. You think I haven't watched a Mayray stream? I understand the reference. Mayray was a guest of honor, an odds-on favor, a people's champion. Just like that Thunder was. I think I still have Mayray fan art floating on this computer. I take that back. It was on my last computer. I never backed that one up. I never backed up that file, so that is not on this computer. I take it back. Can't believe you Blister's dead. She became Swedish yesterday. Who became? Why did Mayray? Why? Look, I haven't kept up with Mayray since we last spoke, which was about 2 souls ago. Certainly a year ago. Definitely 2 souls ago. Oh, the kobold. Are you watching the kobold? Is the kobold streaming right now? That sassy bitch. Get back here, kobold. Leatherworking kobold. See, it looks interesting. The only thing... see, he looks interesting. Why are his thumbnails 4x3? that is going to... look, if I ever get... Look, if we ever have the fated collab between Kobold and me, I will not shut up about these 3x... Maybe we can't do that collab, actually. Because I will never shut up about these fucking 3x... the 4x3 thumbnails. Maybe this can't happen. This will just be me going on about 4x3 thumbnails. No, it's my bit. It's my bit we're running with. How dare you try to steal my bits? Eat art. Thank you. Does my art look flavorful? Oh hey, it's heavily raining again. Oh wow, lovely. Someone said in Panda. Draw, I'm doing moi moi cute. Be reasonable. Be reasonable with me. I think we need to spice it up with some cyan. It's not fair girls could be masculine. It's harder to go see a man to be cute. Are you talking about twinks, Panda? that exists. It's called a twink. What flavors? So didn't we discuss this one already? What was it? Other than Bang Star Blast, it was probably Bang Star Blast. I imagine the flavor was. Seen the video of the dude play. Have you seen the video? But have you seen the video of the guy singing Story of Undertale and his house catches on fire? I think it's blue raspberry. It would be some weird artificial flavor, wouldn't it? It's like some weird fake ass artificial flavor. It's probably close. It was a muscular man. Muscular man as cute, I'm pretty sure is twink. Okay, chat, keep muscular. I guess I don't really want... Okay, I need to think of one. I don't have a good example for that off the top of my head. Buff Pop. Thought of it. Vichibon's Buff Pop. You know, I always forget Vichibon exists. I like Vichiban. I just forget they exist a lot of times. I like some of the people in Vichiban sometimes, I guess. I don't know. I've only ever watched like a tiny bit of Buff Pup streams. Were you making fun of that earlier? No, that's Bond Live. I'm not making fun of the VTuber organization for Bond Live. I'm making fun of their stupid app that doesn't work. I'm making fun of their dumb, terrible app. Because they have that fucking self-service app thing that you signed exclusivity on. I think you signed it. It would be weird if you did sign exclusivity on their own app. But it's not a good app, is what I'm saying. It's a streaming app where it's only soul streams and you pay $50 a month to use it. So the Jeremy Renner app is what you're describing. We do a Jeremy Center app. Is what you're elaborating on. So this Jeremy Renner. And Jack by two icons of a generation, really. Wait, you're telling me I get to be in the Minecraft movie and Age of Ultron? Boom! You looking for this? Oh my god, I'm locked in. I'm locking in that deal. And Chris. You're telling me. You're telling me I could be in the Garfield origin story? Chris Pratt being listed in solo movie. Yeah, it's like fucking... It's like Howl's Moving Castle, where they just had, for some reason, a star-studded cast for the dub. Which is the thing, if you look up the cast for... If you look at the dub cast for Howl's Moving Castle, it's fucking insane. Who knows why they got... I think a lot of those people worked on Ghibli movies before. Is like the underlying thing. I think most of those people were part of Ghibli movies. I just had a brain blast and we'll draw it after I finished the lesbian. I was not expecting the last part of that thought. Wonderful, wonderful thought. I mean, I don't know any other. I don't know if... I'm not sure if Beans knows any other lesbian. You certainly heard that one. Look, I got all $200-something out of that. If you did not hear that over the microphone, that wasn't from inside the house. That was thunder. That was thunder. It was not from inside the observatory. Streaming. What do we got? Like an hour left? No, fucking kill me. Yeah, that wasn't a thing I knocked over. That was just the weather. I said powering through weather, and I was serious. I said we're gonna be weather maxing. Wait, okay, I just completely brushed past. What do you mean Solkuna? Who's Solkuna? Does your brain blast Sukuna soul? Femsoul. See, the worst part is I don't know which thing that a yeah is to Sukuna. Okay, I was about to say, I don't know what you're yaing to. Femsoul is Sukuna soul. Do I have to pull the alarm now to warn everyone that there's a JJK fan here? Do I need to pull the alarm? Because this is a dragon. This is a Dragon Ball house here, Beans. I tell you, this is a goddamn Dragon Ball house. I don't know what this. I just like the 30s. Is it bad? I know exactly what image you're talking about. I believe if you look up Goofy Pumpkin, it's the first thing that pops up. Watch it. Well, luckily for you, Dragon Ball is coming. Dragon Ball Super's next chapter has its cover reveal that is coming back. It is returning. With Frieza, but black now. Which is the real plot of current Dragon Ball. He's black now. What? Frieza? He's back in black. But he's not wearing clothes, so he just is black. He's Frieza. Frieza! I've seen Dungeon Meshi in a few other anime. That's it. Oh, I've heard Dungeon Meshi was good. And by that I mean the sole information of Dungeon Meshi that I've heard is from, like, a sidebar in the Starfish Face video. Is the only time I've ever heard of Black Frieza. Or not Black Frieza, fucking Dungeon Meshi. Sorry, I'm looking at a picture of Black Frieza. I'll put it on the screen. That's just there he is. He's Black Frieza. I've only watched my dear friend Nokotan, Shikotoko no Santan, and Pokemon. Why? It's because this is his new form. See, he goes up by the scale of credit cards. He went from platinum to gold to black, which is the highest form of credit card. Based on financial money. And now he's pixel art. Could be Karate Bell too. White, yellow, skip by. Yeah, I would think I think I've thought that before Toyotaro said it was credit cards. Before Toyotaro said it was credit cards, I think I was thinking that. I love 2 pixels. Pixel art. Game Boy. It is Black Freeze on the Game Boy Advanced. That is. The Game Boy Advanced. What's he doing? I'm just having a ball. You don't even know. I'm still gonna be in the GameCube too. I'm gonna be on the GameCube too. Actually, I'm glad you asked. Because I will be on the GameCube too as soon as I can charge $110 for a game. Which, there was a prediction back a couple months ago that when they revealed the teaser for GTA 6, there was rumor that it was going to cost $100 to buy GTA 6, and I think that might be true. I think GTA 6 might actually end up being $100. Which I only bought and played GTA 5 because I liked the online portion. I never played the main story of GTA 5. I did a San Andreas because that one's funny. San Andreas is stupid as hell. Is the online filled with hackers? You can play the online mode in a private lobby, which is how I play most online games now. So thank you GTA 5 for, I think, starting that, because it was that game. The game came out in 2013. So thank you GTA 5 for starting that trend. Because fun fact, I still own my copy of GTA 5 and plus GTA 5 Online for my Xbox 360. I own the physical edition. I also own GTA 5 and 5 Online for the Xbox One. And I also, through Game Pass, have access to GTA Online, which is the GTA 5, but just the online portion and enhanced for Xbox Series consoles. GTA 5 has been on 3 generations, and it hasn't been a different GTA. It hasn't been like GTAs. It is exclusively GTA 5. Which is actually the same purchase cycle I have with Skyrim. Where I own Skyrim on 3 different generations also. And it's not a new version of Skyrim, it's just Skyrim. Your Pokemon is too hard to make the most simple modeling software ever. I mean, if Power World can do it, so can you. Believe in yourself. Do I get bonus points for mentioning Power World? I feel like I should. Yeah, check some public models and think you're good. I don't want to be rude, but they're not good. Is it? They look like Roblox models, right? I feel like from what I recall, like like they look like they had like the same like tier of modeling as Roblox, which is not the worst, but is not as detailed as some would hope for, which I imagine you would hope for. They're not as detailed. They don't have 8 trillion and 2 physics engines like Zenless models do. Models that pose less quality. I think it's time to Blister, I hate to be that guy, but it might be time to evolve to Blender. It might be time to evolve to Blender. Tinkercad might be below you. And then when you do it, I want you to tell me how to do it for dumb people. I want you to give me a dumb explanation for it so I can figure it out. So that I can make Soul 3D. For various things. Various places. So when I dumb people, no, see, I want you to learn it for real, and then I want you to explain it to me like I'm 5. So that I can figure out. Anyway, has everyone seen... It's in my head. It's popping in my head again. Has everyone in the chat made sure they watched the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie trailer that's coming out for the movie that's coming out in December for some reason? Okay, some models in Tinkercad are good. Of course. But they could be better. No, I forgot. December. Yeah, it comes out December 5th. Hold on. We can pull React channel stuff here. It's not... It uses public domain music, probably. Hold on. Hold on. We can get that up on the screen. Let me just pull up a different window. Yeah, we watched the Story of Undertale video where the guy's house sits on fire. Stop it. And then there's PS4 versus PS5. PS4 Pro versus PS4 Original 1080p gaming by Joshua 8 years ago. Enough of this. Math 2 teaser. Hold on, chat, don't worry. You won't have to go anywhere. Do you know why? Because you're all your old buddy Solace, Capricornus, Andromeda has got your back. Do you know why I've got your back? And someone steal Toy Chica from the set. I don't know. That's true. Freddy collab with DVDs canceled. What do you mean it's canceled? Damn it. Fuck. Could have made it on New Year's. Iceman time, you're new. How is your night entertainment going? It's a pleasure to see you. I didn't expect new people, especially because I had to limit the chat to nobody. Welcome in. How's your night entertainment going? We're just about to watch this trailer since I realized my moderator has not seen it. And we can't have that. We talk about movies almost exclusively. So let me just move this down here so I can watch the OBS thing. They couldn't work out a deal or something. Ah, shit. Yeah, sorry about the subs only chat. But thank you for subscribing, evidently. And welcome in Iceman, though. There we go, it's working. Oh no. Oh, now I'm like Sniper Wolf. Epic. Wow. So cool. They hit Mango with a car. Wait, hold on. What? Hold on. Wait, no. Hold on. I'm the streamer here. Hold on. It's rewind time. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, whore. They literally. Wait. Hold on. Wait. They hit Mango with a car. No, don't. Also, fun fact. This is the guy from Jurassic Park. This is what the fuck's his name? It's in the comments probably. Shit. Checking the comments. Maybe we're getting hit by a car. What's his name? Chris Pratt? No, that's no, the sweaty guy who like who has the fake computer virus from Jurassic Park. Don't hit Mango. I also love Mango, but I think it's hilarious hitting Mango with a car. Dan something with a W. God, what the fuck was his name? We'll never know, but he's the villain in Jurassic Park 1. Stop it. How do I skip forward like a frame? How do I frame by frame? Search up the cast. Yeah. We'll get there in a minute. I'm so sorry if you came in for a drawing stream. I'm a little distracted. Wayne Knight. Yeah. I think that's Wayne Knight. Nice cosplay, bro. Scene. I did press the arrow keys, but it jumped 10 seconds. Nice, hey, nice cosplay, bro. Oh, the dot and period. Oh, yes. That's what I want. Show me Mango with the car. There he goes. How many movies of this in a row do you think they're gonna put a mannequin that looks nothing like a human getting dragged through a window? How many times do you think you have a mannequin get dragged through a window? Hey, wait, hold on. They had the fun time with plush trap minigame in here. Time with Josh Hutcherson. Okay, there it is. That is most certainly Mangle getting hit by a car. Also, Mangle was in the front of this here. Hold on, the last thing we'll do is I'll get a good look at Mangle. Hold on. Because I think that would be an interesting little... Let's get a good look at Mangle. Fuck off. Make him have a FNAF costume. Like, oh, nice. Cosplay is amazing. And any amount of doing it is equally so. Who is this supposed to be? Who do you think that's supposed to be? Are we just game theory again? Do I have to bring back out the game theory couch background I had on for a split second during the Undertale stream? Oh god, fucking look at it. He is not scared at all. You know, Josh Hutcherson is an they call him the Iron Man. Also, the red eyes look way better here than they did in the last movie. Look at that. Look at that. Anyway, I think everyone likes Mangle. Because Mangle's sick as hell. But also, Josh Hutcherson he's gonna have to hire Nicolas Cage from that one movie. Why did that shot go hard as fuck? Because it's practical. I believe something I don't care how good or bad those movies end up being. I love the overuse of practical effects. Which it sounds like a bad thing when I say overuse, but like it's not. It's a good thing. Like a heavy reliance on practical. W drawing. Thank you. I turned off the music and forgot to turn it back on. Give me a second. Almost hit Hugo Vlad's theme again. Do not want to hit Hugo Vlad's theme again. But I could hit Hugo Vlad's theme again. I could hit it again. Anyway, what was I gonna... Alright, enough playing around with Hugo Vlad's theme. Let's do this instead. Back to this. Back to Von Lycon. Story of Undertale. No, we're saving that for the end. Look, whenever we get to the end of Undertale, which I don't know when that's gonna be. I don't really know when Undertale ends. I thought we were getting close to the end. I was like, oh, maybe the next stream will be it? It turns out I have no idea how long Undertale actually is supposed to be. I think we're near the end, maybe. We might have 2 more streams out of it, and one of them will just have to be shorter. Because we're at the... So, for the chat members who maybe weren't there or don't remember, our last stop was the core, I think it said it was? And my informant, who's totally not just our managing moderator, my Undertale informant, my chief Undertale informant, who's definitely not the managing moderator, is informing me of the immediate steps after each thing, so we know. So I know what to expect a little bit. I'm cheating just a little by knowing some information. Cheating just a tiny bit. Yes, no, not Blister. My actual for real informant. Again, no moderators included. Not a single moderator is part of the informing team. No ultimate moderator or Shiori enjoyer. Or Shiori. I don't know, what's the Shiori fanbase called? Like felons or something? I don't know. Hollow Stars appreciators? It could be anything. Nobelites? I think it might be Nobelites. That sounds like a real word that I said. So we're the felons. Oh, right. I forgot we're the felons. We need a better name. I know we said we need a better name like not that long ago and just saying felon. And just saying, oh yeah, we could be the felons. It's not a very good name. And it's not. And the worst part is, it's not worse or better than Sultanist. Because not only does that not ring off the tongue, that is just Satanist. And looking at that ban list reminded me of the guy that I banned that called me a Satanist. The Capricornus. Oh, Capri Suns. So it's the soul called. I just don't... Sultanist does not roll off the tongue. How dare you? It's not an ease of access. Think of other chat names, like Chatino, or KFP. I didn't make that. Or the tacos. The takotachi. Or the ruffians. Or the saplings. Or the naplings. Or Doki Bird's amazing team of people who are still alive. Because I don't know what their chat is called. Sagittarians. I think the best part of that one is that I would fall under that. That I would indeed be under that. Because look, I may physically be a Capricorn. But I am not a Capricorn. Let's not tell that to the promoters. Capris. Oh, I see who you want back. The Salt. Salt Chicas. Shaka fries. Potatoes. Beans in the Tato Boy. New band. The Dolomites? Those little weird Australian creatures of the night who promote banking at your local Australian bank. Solians. See, the thing is, these are great suggestions. Truly. Beloved, behest by me. I'm digging some of these options here. Solarians. There was that a little too close to Rosarians. Nah, I guess it doesn't matter, we're too indie. I can steal from one of my Oshis, it's fine. We can be the Mume. No. Why does Lycan look purple in that shot? Regardless, I'm incorporating it now. Thank you, picture of Lycan. You made me incorporate purple. Are you happy now? Picture of, like, stupid trash picture of Lycan. Incorporating purple. The paradise and hell, the conversation. Could be the dead beats. We could be the slur vampires. The off-topicers, the in-betweeners, the Sopranos. The Friends, the Jerry Seinfelds. Ow. The Goats. Actually, that might be the best one. Congratulations, Beans. That might be the best one. You know, I keep bumping this, and it's very loud on my desk for some reason. So I made that comment about, like, not needing those little mannequin things, but I still would like to have pose references. So my dumbass. So there used to be these, so I went and recently cleaned out a lot of, like, old boxes of stuff. Very recently. Which I think I said this on a previous stream, which, aside from finding, like, 2015 Minecon exclusive collectibles, or not Minecon, Comic-Con exclusive collectibles, I also found a bunch of those, like, the knockoff Legos, but, like, the Halo ones. And I remember seeing them out and about, like, when I'm going to buy, like, equipment or something, like a new mouse or whatever. I remember seeing them out and about. But, like, I guess the old ones are much more proportionate. So on my desk, I just have the little fucking... I just have a little, like, Halo 4-ass Master Chief on my desk that I was using to pose for stuff. Because now I just have a small Master Chief. I had some music, I didn't know what Halo was back then. See, I was a big Halo enjoyer for the longest time. That's why I bought Master Chief Collection on Steam. We'll play it someday. It's that there is not a big audience for Halo whatsoever. So it's going to be one of those ones like Spiritfarer, where it's like, I need a game for me one of these times. And that's why we'll do a Halo, like, 4 probably, because that's my favorite one. Because Halo 4 is my favorite one, so we'll probably do a Halo 4 at some point. I don't know, I have to find a good excuse for it. It's like Ori, where I'm too afraid to stream it because I'm afraid of being disappointed by the fact that it's going to get 0 fucking viewers. But these things are crazy posable, though. I've been fidgeting with it for, like, the entire time I've been talking about it. This thing is crazy posable. I can use my alt. Okay, first off, I'm pretty sure that's viewbotting. Second off, it's much more... Look, that can't account for all views. I mean, like, I just don't want to suffer the disappointment that my favorite game is the worst. that nobody appreciates my favorite experiences. So that's the stream goal. So we gotta build up to Soul being able to play his favorite game without worrying about view count. Which, worrying about view count is entirely on me. It's like, that is entirely I am paranoid about the view count thing, and I way over obsessed with it. But I can't really fix my own mentality. Because that is just because I just think in numbers. Because I see things in numbers, not as in quantifiable value that I appreciate. Did you post the lesbians? That you did. Is it wrong of me to not get the reference? Surely that will not upset any given crowd beats. Surely that will not upset anybody that I do not understand the reference. As per usual, par for the course, Soul doesn't get it. I'll be cringe. Is it from like a webcomic? Maybe. So, oh my god, it's Toga no Chako. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay, I do understand that reference. Never mind, I do get the reference. I just wasn't paying attention, clearly. Because because as you may know, friends of the channel and such would may know that I've read all of My Hero Academia. I know, I'm a trooper. I know. All of it. And only that, I never read the good one. I only read the original series. I never read Vigilantes. Thank you for your sacrifice. Yeah, hold on. How long is My Hero Academia? How many chapters is that? I think I started reading it when the anime ended. I think on season 4 they had like a hiatus or something. And that's when I was reading it. Okay, there's 430 chapters of My Hero Academia. And I think 200 of those chapters are dedicated to one fight. I don't want to hear none of this Dragon Ball's got long fights ass shit. Like 200 of these chapters were solely for the fucking war arc. What do you need all those chapters for? The show Midoriya is standing there for most of those chapters, and then one of those chapters, take it out, and that's the ending. One of those chapters, don't make the fight, make that the ending of the series. Wrap up the series in one chapter, and make the rest of it one fight. God damn, it was like a competition last year for terrible endings. Because Jujutsu Kaisen ended, and that sucked ass. Oshinoko ended, and it was worse. Tokyo Revengers ended, and that certainly happened. And My Hero Academia ended, and was also bad. It was a competition for who could just be the worst ending. I'm glad I don't follow My Hero fandom, so I could stay in the zeitgeist, so I could like the series enough to have followed it all the way through. I'm glad I didn't indulge in fandom. And One Piece is still going. Fun fact, it took, I think in one arc of One Piece was the entirety of Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen started and ended while One Piece was still on the same arc. At that point, I think it might just be a pacing issue. I'm no literary scientist, but I think One Piece might have a pacing issue. The amount of filler, bro. Yeah, that's the manga even. That's not even filler. That's the manga. That was on one arc. Because I think the arc was starting when Jujutsu Kaisen was starting, and then ended after Jujutsu Kaisen ended. I forgot what the arc's name was. Hey, at least One Piece didn't get as bad as Jujutsu Kaisen as the end of Jujutsu Kaisen. And the end of My Hero, which was also astronomically terrible. They both have facing issues, but not the polar opposite. See, the thing is, I never liked Jujutsu Kaisen enough to get into it. Same with One Piece. Both of which I just could not get into, so I don't know much about either subject. I'm not familiar with either. All too well. But I do know a lot of people who are into one or the other. See, me, I'm cultured. I'm a Dragon Ball fan. I don't indulge in that fandom either. I don't indulge in that fandom either. Local thought enjoyer. Right now, I'm enjoying the Ancient Magus Bride. Damn, is the ink work in Ancient Magus Bride really good? the fucking page art is amazing. Like, every shot is so good. I'm Urple. No, you're a My Hero Academia fan. I see you now. I see what you really are, please. If that even is your real name. His spam so no time. Do you? I have a Nokotan meme of my own that I will deploy if necessary. My cousin just gave me a manga and the way Toga was drawn trapped me here. Beans. I don't see. The thing is, My Hero's like a big one in the zeitgeist of anime, so I don't want to say anything about the ending or like the ending chapters because it dies down. It like trickles down into an ending, just not the ending it had. Like, but like Mother, loose plot lines. I know the ending was buns, bro. Yeah. God damn. I love how they went through a whole big fucking deal about like 20 chapters of Toga just standing there talking and then didn't resolve it. They just didn't resolve it. No, wait, no, I think it was she died off screen. I think she died off screen. Honestly, I don't remember. I think she died off screen in the last chapter. Yeah, she was just talking about romance for like 20 chapters and then died off screen. And they made a whole big fucking deal about it because that's all Ochako did during the final arc was talk to Toga. That's all she did. She didn't do anything except talk to Toga, and then she... No, they showed her with Ochako dead. No, Ochako has to be alive so she can friend zone Midoriya in the second to last chapter. How do you think when your main villains die off screen? She died of like heart failure just off screen. She pulled a Kylo Ren and Rey from Rise of Skywalker, where one died, the other brought him back in a big emotional scene, and then they traded right back because they realized who was the main character. They realized who was the more main character. They checked the totem pole real quick, and then swapped them back around. I'm just spoiling My Hero Academia. I did warn for spoilers before that. But no, Ochako had to survive to the second to last chapter so she could friend zone Midoriya, which is a legitimate thing that happens. And then that ends. And then it cuts to the last chapter. That's how the second to last chapter ends. And the last chapter starts with Midoriya 20 years in the future. It's the most asinine course of events I think I've ever seen. It like just didn't make sense to me why you would do that. because it just cuts to him 20 years in the future. He doesn't have powers, and he's just teaching, like... He's just teaching. The second human talking about my preference is Birdman. Hawks. But I like Birdman. Tokuyami is my favorite character as well. He is very cool in some of the last chapter until he gets dogged because they need the story to progress. They literally just have him in the last chapter to just pull more weight than any character combined because they needed someone to hold off the main villain, to hold off like the old main villain, like the old Norm, so that they could do the whole thing with like the kid villain. Yeah, so it's like once they needed the main villain in the story again, they're like, okay, Tokuyami, I know you could basically have killed the main villain at any point in this fight, but we need you to die now. And then they fucking kill off Hawks for no reason. God, that section was so stupid. Because it's Tokuyami. Because I believe the characters who they sentenced to, until further notice, fighting the old Norm villain was Tokuyami, the giant lady, the giant guy, like the giant rock man thing. Giant lady, Hawks, and Tokuyami. Right, just out of nowhere. Giant rock man dies. Giant woman, I think, loses a limb and becomes tiny again. Because she just out of nowhere is like, I'm out of juice. After like 50 chapters, she's like, I'm out of juice, I can't go anymore. Tokuyami has his shadow exploded for some reason. Like, yeah, he's doing like fucking Kyogre-ass moves. And he gets hit once and he's out for some reason. And then Hawks gets grabbed on the neck and has his neck broken, and he loses his powers. I believe that was all in the course of one chapter, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that was one single chapter. They're like, all right, main villain, we need you back. Wait, did Dark Shadow die? No. Tokuyami was fine. They just needed him to not be in giant form. Let me see if I can find, because that went so fucking hard. No, I don't want the anime one. I want the... Maybe this is what I need to look up? I wonder if I can find the two-page spread. Because they did a full 2-page spread and I screenshot it because it looked fucking awesome. Open image, a new tab. Thank you, Reddit, for being my image source for tonight. Yeah. He does this for, like, the entire last arc. For, like, the entire second half of the last arc, he's just doing this. No image, well, this is image, but only Tokuyami seasons 1 and 2. Yeah, he doesn't really do much until the end. Until, like, nearing the end. He doesn't really get anything. He does that for a couple dozen pages. For a couple dozen chapters, he's doing this. Until he just gets slapped out of existence. He's much bigger in different shots. Let me see if I can find, because that's one where he's with the where the main villain was also in the shot, but he's got a couple other ones. Like he's doing all sorts of stuff. By the way, he just somehow gains full control. They never really talk about how he gets full control of his powers. They never really say it. Because they do a whole thing where he's learning how to fly with his powers. And then they do like a couple other things. But this is like where he's just... Oh no, because that was the thing, is that the main villain, if he touches you, you die, or something. But you can't touch him because he's a giant, like, void liquid. Which is why it's like, okay, Tokiyami, this is where you're at. I know you had like a whole thing you were doing, but this is what you're doing now. You had a whole Hawks thing, Hawk-Tua thing you were doing, Hawks-Tua you were doing, but this is what you're doing now. My apologies. Yeah, but fuck my hero. Okay, that was the thing too. Because of the backlash, the ending of the story was changed because of backlash. Because old hotness, fucking whatever All Might's rival was it? Who was whatever All Might's bad guy's name was? That's who they're all fighting there. Who needs to be out of the story for a little bit. Which no character dies in my hero, unless like the really sidebar ones. Because Hawks is fine. His neck gets repaired. Magic. All Might detonates a nuke on his stomach. I think he's fine. He's fine. He lived. Tokiyami eats Hawks. You know, that would have made a more interesting ending. But, so they kill off, at some point, I forgot when, they kill off Bakugo. But because of the backlash, where there were actual people, like, offing themselves due to Bakugo being dead, they brought Bakugo back. Which then he killed the main villain. he just up and murdered someone. Why do you care that much about it? Yeah, it's because My Hero fans are fucking weird. They tried to have like sex with a frog at a zoo. Look it up. Look up that one. That one is real. I think that one was real. They tried to have sex with a frog at a zoo. I'm pretty sure that's why I remember hearing that and then only hearing that after they brought him back. So unless they're doing it because he got brought back. Unless he got brought back and that's why they did it. Because they couldn't stand him. But then he kills a baby. Not with a bomb or anything. I think he just stabs a baby. And then that is his entire contribution to the end. Is he gets resurrected in the end, and then he kills a baby. Is it like the Homestuck show? Yeah. It's like that level, but like trying to climb over like a zoo fence to fuck a frog or something. Because the ones, I don't think she was in the ending. Because I don't think she was in the last arc. The baby's all for one, yes, but it is still a very funny image of a baby getting fucking impaled. It is still a ridiculous image to see in My Hero Academia. Like, the most vanilla shonen you could possibly ever find. But yeah, I wasn't gonna clear it up if no one was gonna say anything. I was just gonna keep saying "up, baby." So thank you, Panda, for clearing that up. I wasn't gonna look up the fact check whether that was. Yeah, but that's it. My Hero Academia. It ends. And not only that, it doesn't even end on stakes. It ends with him having his powers, like, absent or whatever, and he's just kind of standing there and doing his teaching thing. And All Might shows back up again, because he's still alive 20 years in the future. And he's like, hey, by the way, using the data from the last fight you were in 20 years ago, we were able to make an Iron Man suit that replicates all of your original powers. Go be a hero, kid. And then that is the end of My Hero Academia. Go be my hero, kid. So there wasn't even anything. Nothing. I felt nothing. I was laughing my ass off reading My Hero Academia. Which apparently Vigilantes is much better. But I don't know what the bar for that is. What's much better than fucking... What's much better than worse than the Universe 6 tournament in Dragon Ball Super? Like, what's better than marginally on the same grade as Resurrection of F? The arc where Frieza was brought back to life for the first time. No, second time. The arc where Frieza was brought back to life a second time. Yeah, it teaches you exactly how to not write stakes. There's always something to be gained from reading anything. And like My Hero Academia had some good ideas. I liked the first 4 seasons. I wouldn't say I enjoyed watching the first 4 seasons. And the anime has been repeatedly better than the manga, because the anime looks really good. Because they got those crunch time animators on it, who are dying in the studios but giving us the coldest fucking shots of all time. Is this like you with Hazbin Hotel? Yes, the only thing is, I hated my entire experience watching Hazbin Hotel. I enjoyed most of reading My Hero because I like reading. And also My Hero was good for a bit. And I like the concepts and I like Tokiyami. Tokiyami's in most of the ending of My Hero. I do remember what was going on. Apparently the ending was really rushed. Apparently that was it. That he was running too long. And sales were really dying down because it was getting worse. So apparently he had to cut the cord on it. And just stop it. Which is why the ending is 1 chapter. My apologies if it seems like I'm only using the same couple references over and over, but that's just what I know the most. And like what I'm most familiar with. But like, there are 2 sides to editorial. And either you get a Cell Saga, or you get an end of My Hero. Yeah, Bleach had the same issue. Ugh. It's usually the editorials. But sometimes it inadvertently pays off, like Cell Saga. Like, it's just up to gambling. At that point, it is just a gamble, whether who wins or loses. Which again, I heard Vigilantes is decent. MHA Vigil. Did you watch Arita? Oh, I did mention the Oshinoko opening. Or the Oshinoko ending. I watched the first season, but My informant, my Undertale informant, aka not my head moderator, totally not my head moderator, his favorite series is Oshinoko. Right next to Katagiri-sama Love is War, which is also by the same author. And his whole idea was, his whole thing was, it must have been something beyond the author. It's always something beyond the author, because apparently Katagiri-sama ended very well, while Oshinoko, by the same author with the same production schedule, ended very bad. Yeah, apparently its ending was awful. Contending with Jujutsu Kaisen and My Hero and Tokyo Revengers. Though I don't think anyone watched Tokyo Revengers, so I think most people are safe from that. Ignore the message. Headphones died. Silly. I'm not ignoring it. I can see you. They did, yeah, a lot. The themes of Oshinoko always came through. Which, again, I wish I would have stuck to it and didn't just, like, fall way out of the loop after the first season. Which, I guess I watched the first season while touring somewhere. While touring a faraway land where there's mostly crime. And mostly unpleasant. Too many heads and ass shit happens, yeah. Which is a lot of the editorial stuff, like... It's a lot of, like, when you hear, people requesting, like, director's cuts or whatever, it's because there was no vision. Like, you can tell when there's been too many people at a certain point. Like, if you watch that original Justice League movie, to pull a more mainstream reference, if you watch that original Justice League movie, it's no one's vision. Because it was originally in production by Zack Snyder, they swapped it over. They tossed it around to a whole bunch of people. They eventually gave it to Joss Whedon, but it is not Avengers. Joss Whedon wrote the original Avengers. Justice League is way worse because it is not Joss Whedon's movie. It is Warner Brothers' movie. However, no editorial is also a problem. Husband Hotel had little to no oversight. That was terrible. If I remove a message, I chatted with the same mod removed or just retracted. It will say you retracted it, but it will just be like a normal retraction. So, you should be good. Yeah, but Husband Hotel was terrible because Vivian Madrano should have had more people from Amazon holding her down. So it could literally be anything. She needs no men. Ah, look, I don't mean to be that guy, but she needed someone. She needed some corporate ass. She needed Jeff Bezos in there. She needed some corporate asshat to tell her stop doing that. To tell her no one needs to see a long extended period. We deal with Mimsy, a character who shows up once, who shows up for a single episode and never again, who's supposed to be the main crux of an episode and never again. People who can say no, yes. We need Jeff Bezos with his big... Ow. We need Jeff Bezos with his big robot suit. With his big mech hands and his big robot suit. To walk into the studio and say, what are you doing? Stop that. How dare you? No one wants to see it. Well, we can see a musical song about a singer being abused. Like, it's not the music. The idea of a twisted, this dreadful musical is not the worst. Whatever she was doing was the worst. The worst part about that is whatever she was doing. I mean, right after he got abused. Yeah, that's kind of how a music. Again, honestly though, that was probably the best episode. If we're just going off episode quality, that was probably the best one. Because the other ones were way worse. Oh shit, I realized I forgot I had this drawing I was working on. I forgot I had this right. I forgot I was working on this. Maybe we should have been doing this one. This is kind of sick as hell. Shit. And we're already past the 5-hour mark. There's someone high up making the song was into that kind of abuse. It's Alex Hurst. Or not Alex Hirsch. What the fuck's his name? Alex, like Alex Harsh or whatever. Because Alex Hurst is the fucking Gravity Falls guy. That's not the right guy at all. that's not the right name at all. Alex like Heckelman or something wrote the because he's the guy who he voiced one of the characters, but he also wrote the music and got all the other musical guys on board. Like, he's the one who got Keith Silverstein to play in the show. Not Keith Silverstein, fuck. Keith David. He's the one who got Keith David the voice in the show. Getting my Keiths mixed up. One of them said, welcome. I get my Keiths mixed up. I don't know how I could have done that. One of them was in the Shane Dawson movie. The other one signed my B-Stars copy. I'm trying to see, maybe it's like a trending song on YouTube Music because I don't want to look it up. Let us never really watch the show. You can experience all that show has to offer by watching Hell of a Boss, which is not good either, but it's the same shit. That's how I know it's written by her, because it's the same shit both times. Amazon saw the thing that said 20 quadrillion views or whatever and said, oh, right, here you go. Here's a couple episodes. It's real unfortunate they got greenlit for 2 more seasons. Which is bad because Amazon should be putting their budget in Fallout, which was, I really liked Fallout. I think Fallout was pretty damn good, especially for being a video game adaptation. And the set photos for Fallout look also very good because it's practical effects. It's a giant fucking Deathclaw that is practical. It's a giant practical fucking Deathclaw, which is awesome. She gave her realistic villains, both are Angry Bird Woman and yeah, no, she can't write, like, decent. Also, can we even really... Look, I have a list of names in front of me so I don't mess them up. Can we really even count Asiago, or whatever his name is, as a villain? Don't put Solace on the Bird Husband tier list. Keep him off that. He doesn't deserve it. Unless you put him in bottom tier. Because, first off, he exists. his entire characterization is pathetic. However, everything around him does not. He's a character who is not written, he's written around. He's just this stupid worm where everything goes wrong around him and it only affects him. And it's nothing ever happens. Like, they played him up to be this powerful, imposing figure. He doesn't do a damn thing with that characterization. Not an ounce of him involves that. The Mr. Fantastic levels of reaching to somehow paint Solace as the bad guy in any given situation is insane how many times they do it. It's like, you weren't there for me. Yeah, maybe because he got his head fucking caved in with a boulder or some shit like that. Like, you can't just write around the idea of a character. Write the character. Like, I don't see the issue here. You made the damn sandwich. Now you put out the ingredients for the sandwich. Now put the ingredients in the sandwich. Stop putting more sandwiches around the first sandwich. You never finished the first one. It's like it's like how I tackle these drawing streams where I'm just jumping all between a shit ton of different files. But that's how it's written. I think we should end the stream because we're 3:12. Pretty sure she was angry because he said, yeah, but he didn't need to do that. He literally they literally had him Takano Jutsu his way into fucking up. Like, it was written around where everyone just assumed where like every other character just assumed he was the asshole. It's like, are you stupid? Like, they say, oh no, he can never show up. He's too heartbroken or whatever. He literally shows up. That should have been it. In no way should that situation have gone wrong for Solace. There was no fucking shot that would have went wrong. It's because it had to go wrong, because Vivian Madrana wanted to do like fucking homeless Solace X whatever the other guy's name is. Wanted to do like a ship but didn't know how to do it. So it was like, all right, let's just have him lose everything here. I don't know, he'll say a couple things, he'll do a little song and dance. No one likes him now. It's like the level of reaching in this writing. He literally could have said nothing. In the situation presented, if he said nothing, he would have won. If he did not open his damn bird mouth. But because they had to get the fucking Solace in a casual outfit like all the fan art has him, if they needed to make fucking Fanon Solace a real thing, then they had to have him be wrong. Anyway, thank you all for coming. It was lovely seeing you all. I'm gonna end the stream on that note that fuck that. Write good. Read bad media, write good. Read good media and reward yourself for reading the bad media. Do good in school. Without further ado, I bid thee adieu. See you Friday for not Civilization, Age of Empires probably. Do like and subscribe. It would mean so much for the algorithm. Just kidding. It would mean so much for me. I'm forgetting my things. And see you all around. I am still angry. I'm livid. I need to get some water or something because I am so dehydrated from fucking yelling about Solace, a character I have no stake in or care in, a show I don't care about. Fucking stupid. Terrible.